Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Bitcoin and the altcoin market crashed down, and the stock market 5% drops across Tesla, Google, all the tech stocks, which is crazy. All this is because a company in China made an AI like OpenAI's for $6 million instead of Nvidia being worth trillions of dollars and OpenAI being worth hundreds of billions of dollars. This company made a same level of AI, DeepSeek, it's called DeepSeek. They made it for $6 million, and this sent the stock markets and all the tech stocks crashing and Bitcoin's crashing. This is the narrative. But remember, they always attack Bitcoin when the ETFs are closed on Sunday night. Now Monday ETFs are about to open. Let's see what happens. We've seen this 6 weeks in a row. Every Monday they keep attacking the price of Bitcoin, using some narrative, some FUD to drop the price. Everyone's panicking. You feel this panic. Everyone panic. I'm buying on these dips lately. I sold this morning at 102,500, something like this. I closed my Bitcoin trade at $56,000 in the profits. Then I sold. Then I bought Bitcoin on the drop, and I'm going to show you my trades. I'm going to show you where I bought, and I'm going to show you we saw some signs. Meme coins were pumping all over the place. Shit meme coins pumping up to crazy valuations and then being dumped. That was one warning sign. Another warning sign, Trump launching his coin. We knew buy the rumor, sell the news after Trump. That was another warning. Another warning was lots of good news coming out for Bitcoin. Michael Saylor bought $1 billion. Trump is doing this. National Strategic Reserve, etc. This law and still not pumping. That was another warning sign. We're going to jump in the charts for Bitcoin, Ethereum. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Let's jump into the charts for Bitcoin. We're seeing Bitcoin huge drop from 105, which we hold all week, and then just boom from this morning from 105. I managed to sell in my videos here, if you remember, this morning, and then we just kept dropping. I opened a trade actually right there. So I sold here, and then I got a trade here. Hopefully that's the bottom. Volume picked up massively after this. Look at the volume before this and look at the volume during this drop. People are discussing, this is what I'm talking about. Chinese AI DeepSeek made Nvidia down 10%. Nvidia was down 10%. All the time, the same bullshit bull run is over. We're going to 70K and Bitcoin fools fall for it again and again. Exactly, because on Sundays, we've seen this attack multiple times, but this could be different. The tech stocks are down 5%. Let's see, 3.5 trillion market cap, 1.3 million viewers, Bitcoin price.live. You can set this up on your TV or on your computer as well. The stock market is filled with individuals who know the price of everything but value nothing. The value of nothing. 60K bonus with Bybit if you use this QR code. Become a student, take the courses. In a few days it will switch to a university and the monetization systems will be different. Greed 71, 53 dominance. Funding fee is negative 99,000. We're getting a little bit of a bounce. The low was 97,800. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you my new trades on Bitcoin and my Ethereum trade, which I added more to but is still down. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going in. You can see my account 101. I took a huge hit actually this week from 1185. So it's down about 130K this week from the top. But that's all-time high. Plus, if you remember, I took out some. I've been buying a lot of MCRT, but you have to do your own due diligence, everyone. I've been accumulating a lot recently, actually. And I've been buying a lot of altcoins. I also bought Bitcoin. You can see here, this was the drop this morning when I sold. I warned everyone. I'm selling at 103. I locked in 56K profits actually on that, and then I bought down here, and we're about where I bought. You can see I bought exactly around 98,870, so we're sitting around where I am. My Bitcoin trade almost positive but slightly not. I'm going to jump into the technicals. My Ethereum trade down a lot, but I added more to Ethereum down here as well, but then it fell further. Let's jump into the technicals. You can see the whole market down. Meta down 4%, Google down 3%. I bought Tesla as well on this dip. I set market orders in pre-market to buy Tesla. You can buy it on Charles Schwab Interactive Brokers. I teach you in the Stock Guru Master Course. The rest of the market getting hit pretty hard. Everything, look at this, everything in the red. 8% Uni, 7% XRP, World 6%. These are huge drops, like the whole market. We're talking trillions of dollars wiped off the markets. Trillions of dollars combined, like if you include the tech stocks. On the weekly, we've got the bull flag. We've got the 3rd to 4th corrective wave finish, 4th to 5th impulse. There is volume. However, we did double top, but not really. Also, a little bit higher high. The first top was 108,421. The second was 109,951, almost 110,000. So it's actually not a double top. It's a higher high. However, on the weekly, the Bitcoin indicator, the crypto guru bot fired a buy at 20K. It's still a buy now. You get it in the master course. Bitcoin indicator bot fired a sell. It did not yet fire a buy on the pullback on the weekly, and we started off the week pretty bad. The stochastic is still overbought. It is turning down, going green. Going gray. Stochastic on the daily also turning down, going gray. It's playing out in this symmetrical triangle. We had two big patterns. We had first cup and handle, which looks still like a cup and handle, but that wick is a little bit too low. It could still play out. However, we're taking a hit. But if that cup and handle plays out, we're still talking about a target on Bitcoin. Say the handle comes down to here, 114K. We don't know how low this handle though goes. You can see on this symmetrical triangle, this was the triangle. This is why I sold everything this morning at 102,900 here when it broke down to the downside, because it looked like it was building pressure to break out. Symmetrical triangle breaks towards the trend usually. But then we had this huge Sunday attack FUD. DeepSeek, some $6 million company, somehow wiped out trillions of dollars from the market. Seems a bit bullshit, like the 2017 China FUD, if anyone remembers. China banning Bitcoin, the same shit. You guys remember, who was here? Comment down below 2017, the China FUD. China banning Bitcoin, China doing this, and now it's the same thing, except it's China AI FUD. FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. When everyone's putting fear, uncertainty, and doubt, FUD. That's a crypto word you're learning now, which is beautiful. We're getting two big bounces and volume, but does it mark the bottom? How I check is I go down into the 15-minute time frames, and I look at the candles. This 15-minute candle on the perpetual contracts on Bybit had 5,600 Bitcoin volume traded and 4,000 straight after, right? And then if I scroll back and I go back in history, I can see the volume on the spikes down before, right? And when I look at those spikes down before, so say I go to here where we had a big bounce and a spike down, and I zoom in on the volume on that 15-minute candle, 4,500 and 4,290. If I go down to here and I spike down, this one was the Donald Trump one, this was bigger. It was 22,000 volume traded. If I go to this spike down in the 20th before Donald Trump elected, 4,700. What does that mean? In that 15-minute candle, that volume, there was 4,700 Bitcoin traded. In this 15-minute candle, there was 3,780 Bitcoin traded. So in the volume and perpetual contracts, if you go down to this one, back in January 16th, we had 3,700 Bitcoin and 7,000 Bitcoin marked the bottom. So you can see now on this volume, we had similar volume spikes. We had 5,600 and 4,400 marking the bottom, in my opinion. So that means I should add to my long. However, I am seeing on this 15-minute little bit of a descending bear flag. It looks a bit bear flaggy, guys. Could be considered a bear flag. Okay, let's go closer. Actually, zoom out a little bit, sorry, because we're in the 15-minute. The target of this descending triangle, the symmetrical triangle that broke to the downside, is 94,000. You can clearly see it, but we have a lot of support here. Very strong support line, I would say, is here. One very strong one at 95,836, and very strong support line here where we actually got the bounce. You can see here, why is it strong? Who knows? You know, in the crypto master course, you'll learn all about this, but the basic, the simplified, but you need to go deeper, is this trend line here. You can see how many touches were on that trend line. How many times we bounced off that trend line. That shows you how strong the support is. So we got a bounce, but it's not... Target is 94K. And that lines up with the yearly and monthly support, 93,500. So then I want to DCA down. So I can set buys at 97,500. I can set buys at 95,800, and I can set buys at 93. And I have to be careful. I could even go down to 90 if there is more FUD. But again, they're using the ETFs being closed, but we don't know how bad the FUD gets. Maybe they release more news. So these green lines are where I want to add, and I want to add Bitcoin positions. So I'm going to add them. I'm going to put these orders. I think I've got them already set, actually. 2 Bitcoin. I've got order, which I bought just here. You can see I bought it around where we are almost now. It's just a little bit in profit. And I've got orders at 90,000, and that's it for Bitcoin. 90,000. So I want to add orders at 97,500 and 95,800. 97,500. I will do half a Bitcoin. Half a Bitcoin, 97,500, and then I want to do 95,836. 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 95,836, 837, half a Bitcoin. No, there I want to do 1 Bitcoin. So at 95,837, I've got 1 Bitcoin. At 97,500, I've got half a Bitcoin. And at 90,000, I've got 2 Bitcoin. So that's my setup. Also, what altcoins, some altcoins, MCRT was down a lot. I already bought some. I'm going to buy some altcoins, but only a little bit. I'm in cash, like half my account is cash right now. World got hit a lot. I've got to buy at World at $1.50, but we came down to $1.80. Look at that drop. World, it's the Sam Altman's coin. It's the founder of OpenAI, ChatGPT. The high was $12. The high of this bull market was $4. So I'm going to add a little bit, but I want to slowly accumulate this position. Everyone, you have to do your own due diligence. I own and seed invest in a lot of this market. I'm invested in OpenAI as well as a seed investor and World. I've got a lot of World tokens, $10. I've got to buy for uni at $10. There was a lot of FUD. A lot of people panicked. It could go much lower though. It could go to 5. Uni were buying at 5 2 years ago, if you remember. The market took such a big hit. Doge I've got at 26 cents. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna stay mostly in cash. So I've got 1 in the account. So I need to split it up. So I've got 10% MCRT, 10% World, 5% Uni, 4% Doge, 2% Doge. So I want to slowly build up to 10% positions. 10% positions, 10 positions. But I'm also going to do leverage trading on the 4-hourly here because we're so high up. Join us in the Telegram, learn all of this, become a student. You can get the premium on Telegram to translate all the languages. It's international, so you can learn from everyone around the world, sharing charts, everything. This is one of the biggest chat, 900 people online, and they're all international, all trading together. Most of these people have taken the Stockroom Mastercourse, Crypto Mastercourse, learn from the admins, and study, learn together, share information. Weex has the final day of this giveaway, 27th at 12 o'clock tonight. Mercedes GLA, Gold Bar, Rolex. All the links are down below. Bybit, 60K bonus. Weex, $200 sign-up bonus. And jamescryptoguru.com for the courses and for the Telegram. John Cena follows me, which is beautiful. And this is on my X, everything that's happened today. I post a lot on X. I have 100,300 followers there. Emergency Bitcoin is dropping. This is when I close my trade exactly this morning. As I should. But that Bitcoin, the high was 107 lower. My Bitcoin trade was 7 Bitcoin more than this, so it was sitting at an extra 5K. The high was 107 before the drop. So 107, so it's 4K times 7. We're talking, but that Bitcoin 28K on top of this Bitcoin trade. But I'm going to close it and set orders down. 55,000 profits. I'll keep my Ethereum trade and buy more on the drop. This was 10 hours ago. 35,000 people saw me on X do that. Where does the ETF money go? Read about this. You have to understand what's happening in the market. Let's see if this was the Bitcoin dip. Find your edge in the markets. The ETFs don't sell. Look, check it out. All the posts, the trade activated on Bitcoin. I posted it live, which is beautiful. And I have a feeling I want to buy more. I'm not sure why, because we could drop down. I can wait for my orders, but I think the market is going to fully rebound, and it got flooded out for some reason. So I want to slowly accumulate. So I'm going to put another 0.5 Bitcoin exactly where we are. Let's see if that trade executes. 89,926. Wow, it went up the second I posted the buy. Funny. Okay, let's do it again. Half a Bitcoin at the current price. Okay, I added half a Bitcoin to that trade, which is beautiful. And I want to add half an Ethereum. Maybe I'm wrong though, so better I DCA down. Now the 7, it's on. Okay, I'm adding. My liquidation still below 2,700. So I added more to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's see how I do, everyone. And all the links are down below. That was a very long video. I went through a lot there. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and a turn on the bell. Join us in the Telegram, learn. Why? Because you get financial freedom. You can do whatever you want in life. You can travel where you want, live where you want. You work from. I do all of this from my iPhone, and you can too, and so do tens of thousands of my students. And many of them are very rich already. So I want you to kind of learn, if you want, learn how to fish. And you can see some of my students' comments. $2 million house, Ferraris, and I get thousands and thousands of messages like this. And I've been doing this now a long time, which is beautiful. Love you all. Have an amazing day. Use all this abundance. Help people. Make the world better. Make the world smarter. Teach people. Give to people. Assist people. Be kind to people. Use this knowledge to help other people. Doesn't matter how much the world tries to make you into a piece of shit. Be kind and be a good person. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.